Yeah, Niarbyl Bay. It was a song that came about towards the end of 2010. Um, just after Don't Die Wondering came out, I was just messing about on the guitar the one day, and it's actually a similar riff to one of the songs on the album. But I just started playing it in a bit of a different way, and yeah, it came about that way. Really, it was surprisingly easy. It's just, you know, it's a few notes, it's very simple, a bit of a strange tuning. Well, not that strange actually. I use dad fad tuning. And yeah, the whole song sort of came together. The lyrics went down in about 10 minutes, and it was an easy song to write. What we did first was because the lads, Paul Roberts, who plays bass, and John Lewis, who is a great drummer, they'd never actually heard the song. I'd sent them a rough dictaphone version of it, which was fairly poor. So they got an idea of what the song was about, but then we came up and basically spent 2 or 3 hours working through it. I had a fairly set idea of what I wanted drums wise and bass wise, and just rehearse the song so we could get it to a point where we could play it live and then start multi-tracking it from there. Again, it was a really easy process. You know, I think when you work with people who are either who are very, very good technically, or you connect with them on a musical basis, if you like. It's amazing just what you can achieve in the studio. It went together really simple.
That one's it. No, it's the wrong note. You were playing. Oh, sorry.
I was just playing on the string there.
All right, okay. Play the chorus bit. Eighth one,
Yeah.
right, and then the bridge goes what? 12.
Niarbyl Bay's it's a place in the Isle of Man. There was a film made a few years ago called Waking Ned, where it's supposed to be an Irish village where Ned Devine wins the lottery, and and then dies before he gets to claim it, so the villagers sort of make out he's still alive. The place it's just a little sort of seaside coastal. Just a few cottages really, and the white stone washed walls and the red painted doors, and it was a place that my mum and dad took me when I was a kid, when we used to go to the Isle of Man to watch the motorbikes, and it's just somewhere that's kind of stuck in my heart, and a place that I really like, and I go to, and that's basically what the song's about. It's just about a little seaside town. I think the songs on Don't Die Wondering on the album, they were very, very emotional, and I wanted to try and do something different, which was like A, bring a band feel to some of the songs, and B, make them a little bit more upbeat, and that's what we achieved with Niarbyl Bay. It's definitely the way that I wanted to go, and you know, I couldn't be happier the way that the song turned out. It was just fantastic.
Sunrise across the sea and think of only me. I wanna see sunrise across the sea and think of only me. I wanna live in Niarbyl Bay.
of that just for us to check. Okay. Come and take a break a minute, guys. Come on in here. Once Paul guitar starts playing, the bass guitar disappears again, doesn't it? Hang on a minute, Paul. Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that better? What's that like? Okay, is that better? They are loud. I have to have them loud enough to stop everybody playing. Okay, we're trying to get a headphone mix, guys, alright? So let's just start the song, and then whoever's not happy, stop and shout at me and tell me what they want, alright? Sorry guys, what do you want?
Sorry Dave, in my headphones now it is really loud. It's like blowing my head off.
It's blown his head off with loudness.
Yeah. What about you, Paul? Paul bass?
Paul bass, what are yours? Okay, perhaps I need to change back to the older microphones.
I think you might have to, I doubt.
Yeah,
I'll go and fetch him for you. I moved him out, didn't I? Hang on.
Dave, there's one thing we can do. I mean, it's not the proper way.
You happy with the way it's going?
It's yeah, it's just the setup time that takes time, and you work with these sort of consummate professionals all the time. You know, I'm quite happy. I just sort of turn up and play. And go, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. But,
You don't need all this equipment though, to be fair, mate, do you?
Well,
You know, the talent's just you, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but I think we need the equipment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the drummer and the bassist.
Right.
Causing problems, to be honest. They'll probably start fighting between themselves fairly shortly.
Let them play till the end of the day. I mean, I wouldn't...
Yeah, well, if we can get a good sort of drum track out of one, you know, that'll do.
Yeah.
And I can always go and play them after.
Do it properly.
Yeah, please don't put that on.
Let's have the box over here, Dave.
Washed balls. There's neither one of them little balls bouncing along the top. Today the Paul Henshaw song is brought to you by the letter Z and the number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Red painted doors and whitewashed walls. I looked at you when I was 4. Stood back and knew that I was sold. I wondered what it's like to live in solitude out of the wind, but I knew where I would grow. There's nothing left here in this modern world, but in that place that seems so far away, I wanna see sunrise across the sea and think of only me. I wanna see sunrise across the sea and think of only me. I wanna live in Niarbyl Bay. Alright, end it now.
Yeah, bass player made a boo-boo, but other than that was there. Let's come in and have a listen to it all, guys, and just figure out what we're doing, what's where, and if everybody's happy. You were saying you're not happy with the ending? Shit.
I'm happy with that. I think it's fucking great.
I wanna see sunrise across the sea. I think about it. I wanna live in Niarbyl Bay.
It just sounds a bit
John.
kind of agricultural, really.
What about we overdub a bass drum underneath that cymbal on the end?
Yeah.
And we'll overdub a cymbal over that bass drum earlier on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we
So
basically
it's-
needed an extra bass drum hit and a cymbal hit
Yes.
separately.
Yeah.
We're arguing about semantics, really. I mean, it's 30 seconds of recording, so why don't we record all 3? And then we
Yeah,
got the-
do
then
a
we got
bass
the-
drum, a cymbal, and a bass drum and cymbal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you've
bass drum and
got-
cymbal together, and then the bass drum on
I
its
could
own
put
and a cymbal on its own.
if you want.
No, thank you. Don't make my complicated.
I'm going to watch some left-handed ones. They're really clever.
Right, guide guitar and all the rest
Shall I
of
put
it.
the kettle on?
You sweet boy.
Is your watch big enough?
Huh?
Is that big enough?
Well, a lot of people
I've actually asked, is my wrist small enough?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Well, that's a very rude thing to say.
That's the one. That's the one with strength, mate. Now we want a bass drum and a cymbal together.
Which summertime.
Yes, it's actually
Now
the
a
cymbal
original
on its own.
The original U-boat boats. Yeah.
16.5 grand that watches. It's ridiculous. 16.5 grand. The original one of that.
Original.
Yeah.
Done.
Thank you very much, sir. He's got to go. Okay, and his chin, and he woke up completely covered in piss.
He's here all week.
He did the bass drum there. Right, bass guitar then, next. Yeah. Right, what we're looking at here is Niarbyl Bay as the final mix was going to be. I'll just zoom out a little bit so you can see some of the waveforms. And there's all the various bits and pieces. Zoom in a bit more. That's the bass guitar, left and right, complete with a few edits. Somewhere down here will be the vocals. There's the guitars, as you can see, guitar 1, guitar 2 and guitar 3. And then a bit lower down we'll have the vocals. There they are there. So that's the vocal mix going through. We can open up to that and have a look at. So you can see the vocals actually being sang. Of course the song stops now, so there's no vocals anymore now. Great time working with Paul in the studio here. We have a lot of fun doing all of the various ideas that Paul does, and it goes on quite quickly actually. Paul's very fast at working, very intuitive, and the pair of us seem to know what we're looking to do. And it works well, it does work well. He's writing some bloody good songs, which helps a lot as well.
Fucking hell.
Click.
No, let's go with the edits, mate, seriously.
Oh dear God. I don't know what else to say. It does work very well. The famous story that we tell everybody in here is when we overdubbed Paul's guitar. Part of the process of recording is that you record the guitar once and then you record it again to give us that thicker, fuller sound on the album. Paul tends to play it the second time. He plays it that precisely the second time that I have to tell him to play badly the second time so we can actually hear the difference. Otherwise the phase meter on the desk goes out and it just sounds like one guitar sounding funny instead of two guitars sounding nice and cool. And we do that quite regularly. We have to have a go at Paul's head. For Christ's sake, play poorly, Paul. That'll do.
Yeah, so basically after a lot of sweating and swearing and shouting and laughing, really, I mean, I love the live stuff, but I love recording in the studio. It's just a really cool experience, and you know, to create something from just an idea that you have, and to hear the finished thing, the finished article in the end. I mean, it's great. I mean, the violinist we use is cool, and John and Paul played really well, and Ian and Dave, everybody in the studio, everybody sort of pulled together, and it came out really well. So I hope when you finally download it, you come to enjoy it almost as much as I enjoyed recording. That sounds terrible, man. Anyway, download it now. It's called Niarbyl Bay, and it's cool. And I'll see you very soon. Cheers. Peace.
In that place that seems so